What's up, everybody? Doc Dark 1985. There's levels to this. All right, check this out. Uh, so I made a video yesterday or day before yesterday talking about how the PS5 is still running games better than the Xbox Series X. Now the video has gotten traction, it's got a few views, but what's interesting is that the like to dislike ratio is about 50-50. It's about 50-50, right? So I was going back and forth with someone in the comments. Please leave your comments. I read every single comment, and if I like a comment or I don't like it enough, I'll engage with you and we're going to go back and forth, right? So I had this dude, shout out to you, Matt Callahan. I think that's how you say it. Shout out to you, dog. I appreciate you watching my videos. But anyways, me and Matt were going back and forth, and then he said something that made sense. I don't even think he realized what he said, but this one thing he said just clicked in my head because there's levels to this, right? He said, I got a 4K TV. I understood exactly what he meant. I got a 4K TV, so I want the system that's going to be running the games at the higher resolution to take advantage of that 4K TV. So then it comes down to, what do you value more as a gamer? So for me, the PS5 is running games better than the Xbox Series X because I value frames more. But to him, because he bought a 4K TV, he wants to make sure he experiences as many 4K experiences as he can, or at least as close to it as he can. And you know what? The Xbox Series X does have more games that run at higher resolutions than the PS5. Facts are facts. Sony fans, you guys love me when I speak facts. You guys like, oh my God, Doc, that's amazing. I can't believe you're admitting that. That's great. Here's a sub, right? Well, don't unsub now when I tell you that the Xbox Series X has better resolution than the PS5. Like these are facts. You can look them up as well. Now, for me though, I value frames more. So even though I got a 4K, that TV is 4K 60 frames or 1080p 120. And guess what I got my Xbox set to? I got my Xbox set to 1080p 120. So I'm not even playing games right now at 4K. The last game I played at 4K was Hive Busters, because it's locked at 60 anyways. But now that I'm playing the Master Chief Collection and it's running at 120 frames, yeah, I'm gonna drop it to 1080p to get 120. Are you not? It's not, to me, it's not even a question. Some people are okay gaming at 60. 60 frames is more than enough. So it's the same thing with resolution. I am okay gaming at 1080p. 1080p for me is more than enough. You start going below 1080p and we might have problems. I might be able to see the difference. But that's what it comes down to, is I guess, what do you consider a game running better? So when I made my statement, I was making it from my perspective. You can't be mad at me. This is my channel. Start your own channel and then you can say things from your perspective. But every single game, for the most part, most multiplats run better on the PS5. Running better, I mean performance-wise, meaning frame-wise, than they do on the Xbox Series X. But if you're talking about visuals and you're talking about resolution, then the Xbox Series X is running those games better than the PS5. It is what it is. I understand exactly what Matt is saying, and it makes sense. If you got that 4K TV, that's what you want. That is what you want. So, Sony fans, calm down. Xbox fans, calm down. I hate the term "we gotta wait," or the term "blame the developers," or the term "the tools." I can't stand it when we say that, Xbox fans. We look so foolish when we say that, okay? So it's either you value resolution more than you value frames and you stick to that narrative, or you value frames more than you value resolution, which in that case, the PS5 is running games better. Stop talking about the future. The same way I tell Sony fans, I don't want to hear about games that you guys have coming out. I don't. Because you never know what's going to happen. You never know what's going to happen. You don't know if something can get delayed. God forbid, another pandemic. You don't know if the world's going to end. Jesus decides to come back. You don't know. You don't know. So when you go up to heaven, the last game you might have played was freaking Astrobot. Talking on your little freaking controller. Listening to sounds on the speaker. Trash. That's a gimmick to me. That's a come on, man. That's a gimmick. So here's the deal. Y'all playing old games, PS5 players, y'all playing old games, Xbox players, we're playing old games. Ain't nothing really showing the power of these things yet. But what is out here right now depends on what you value. I value frames, so for me the PS5 is running games better for now. If you value resolution, then the Xbox Series X, it is what it is. So we're still freaking even. But you know what we're not even on? The value card. There's nothing in gaming right now as valuable as Game Pass. And I know you don't like to hear it, but it's the truth. And once Sony comes out with their little Game Pass thing, because I'm sure they're gonna think about it, I want to see you keep that same energy. Dog 1985, yo, there's levels to this. And when you value resolution more than frame rates, well, there's levels to that too. But I value frames more than resolution. So PS5 for me is winning for now. We out. Peace.